رب إني لما أنزلت إلي من خير فقير.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما يا أرحم الراحمين. We ask Allah Azza wa Jal, teach us what benefit us from what He taught us, and increase us in knowledge. Ameen, Ya Rabbil Alameen. My brothers and sisters, if all the shuyukh on earth, they all gathered and they came up with a beautiful, nice, rhyming dua, all of them, it is not equal to any of the du'as in the Quran. The du'as of the Quran are the best du'as ever. Why? Simply because they are by the one who we are asking. Yani he's telling us how to ask him. Is there anything better than that? They are the words of Allah Azza wa Jal. So today we're going to take a dua from the Quran. This dua, Allahu Akbar, Subhanallah. This dua is specifically for my sister and my brother that are looking for a spouse. This dua is specifically for my brothers and sister who's having financial hardship. This dua is for my brother and sister that are suffering from any kind of grief. I think those three categories included us all. What is that dua? First, who said this dua? Our beloved Musa alayhi salam killed a soul by mistake, and he asked Allah for forgiveness, فَغَفَرَ لَهُ. So he forgave him. And then he left Egypt to Midian. You can imagine. There was no cars, no planes, no trains, nothing. He came exhausted, tired. And he got to this place called Midian. Very long distance, very long walk. And when he got there, he saw two sisters trying to fetch water for their cattle. And look at the respect. He did not go there like we have these days. What's up? What's going on? No. ما خطبكما? How can I help? What's going on? And immediately they did not also, start talking vain talk or nothing. It's an opposite gender. We have to be very careful when we talk to each other. We are here to get water for the cattle. وَأَبُونَا شَيْخٌ كَبِيرٌ. And we only left the house because our father is an old man. Subhanallah. فَسَقَى لَهُمَا. Allahu Akbar. Look at the gentleman. Took the cattle, went through all the men who were there getting water, took care of the sheep, and then Allah said, فَسَقَى لَهُمَا. Then he went and sat under the shade of a tree. And he said, رَبِّ إِنِّي لِمَا أَنزَلْتَ إِلَيَّ مِنْ خَيْرٍ فَقِيرٌ. رَبِّ إِنِّي لِمَا أَنزَلْتَ إِلَيَّ مِنْ خَيْرٍ فَقِيرٌ. Ya Rabb, Ya Allah, I am faqir to any khair. I am in dire need. I am poor for any khair. Brothers and sisters, remember, he has no food, no shelter, no spouse, no money, nothing. He's in a foreign land, what we call, and he has nothing. He doesn't know anybody. And look at the beauty of this dua. Even though he doesn't have any of the above, he did not specify in his dua, Ya Allah, I want money. Ya Allah, I want health. Ya Allah, I want a spouse. He did not. He left it for the Hakim to give him what he knows is best for him. Ya Allah, I am faqir to whatever you give me. You see, sometimes we do not like what Allah gave us because of our ignorance. We forget that the one who gave me this is the one who loves me more than my own mother, is the one who knows the unseen, the only one who knows the unseen. So Musa alayhi salam, Ya Allah, I am in dire need for any khair that you give me. Subhanallah. What happened? My brothers and sisters, there's something in the Quran or in the Arabic language in general. There's a letter called fa, al-fa al-fawriya. It's called the instant fa. The instant fa. What does that mean? Yani, when we see that fa coming before a verb, that means that verb took place instantly. Okay? Why am I saying this? After Musa alayhi salam said this dua, Rabbi inni lima anzalta ilayya min khayrin faqir, what did Allah say? Fastajabna lah. That fa came. That instant fa came. We answered him. We answered his dua instantly. Allahu Akbar. What does Musa have? How much he has deposited already with Allah Azza wa Jal, so immediately the answer came. And how much me and you have deposited already. Sometimes we beg, and we have, like, imagine you're going to the ATM and you have no money in the bank. And you're putting and asking, nothing's coming out. We only sometimes ask Allah Azza wa Jal when we are in dire need, and when we are healthy and wealthy and everything's good, we forget about him. Musa alayhi salam asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for any khair. And Allah said, فَاسْتَجَبْنَا لَهُ. We answered him immediately, instantly. One of the sisters came back and she said politely, عَلَى اسْتِحْيَاء. Look at this word Allah used. Istihya, extreme shyness. Extreme shyness. May Allah bless all our sisters with haya. Ameen, Ya Rabb, with modesty. And she said, my father would like to talk to you and thank you for what you have done for us today. So he walked with her and he went to meet the father. He sat down with the father and he told him his story of what happened with him. The father comforted him. And what did he tell him? He said, I have those two daughters. Choose one to become your wife. Allahu Akbar. He did not only get a spouse, he get an offer to choose which spouse he wants. How often does that happen? Okay, that spouse is taken care of, and that spouse, of course, it comes with food and shelter because the father already, have promised him that. Next, 10-year contract. Would you like to work for me and to pay for that mahr for that daughter 8 to 10 years? Hadir. I'm ready. Musa alayhi salam. So, subhanallah, my brothers and sisters, look at the yaqeen, the certainty in the dua. When it comes from the heart, when it comes deep from the heart. And that is the secret of having the dua answered. Rasulullah said, in Allah does not answer a dua coming from qalbin lah, a heart that is wandering left and right. يعني ربي إني لما أنزلت إلي من خير What are you doing? Who are you asking? What is this? Are you asking me? No. Have respect when you ask. ربي إني لما أنزلت إلي من خير فقير. Repeat it 5, 10, 50, 100 times. Keep asking from the bottom of your heart. If Allah Azza wa Jal did this for Musa, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can do it for anyone. For anyone who's asking sincerely. So my brother and my sister, again, if you're looking for a spouse, you're having a problem, looking for a house, looking for a job, looking for anything that is bi'idhnillah good for you, beg Allah with this dua and you will see bi'idhnillah miracles. Miracles. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ala kulli shay'in qadir. And this is where most of our problems with the dua. When we ask Allah, our problem is we think that we are asking each other. How is this debt going to be covered? It's 200,000. How is it going to be covered? How is my mother's going to be cured? It's stage 4 already. Who you're asking? You're asking the one فعال لما يريد على كل شيء قدير يقول كن فيكون. This is who you're asking, the one who can do anything. So have that in the back of your mind when you're begging Allah Azza wa Jal. My brothers and sisters, Rabbi, inni lima anzalta ilayya min khayrin faqir. 8-word dua, solution for all our problems. May Allah make us from the people who listen and apply. Love you all for the sake of Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك أستغيث أصلح لي شأني كله ولا تكلني إلى نفسي طرفة عين.